Who taught you how to pack a ruck?
Move. X to the left, march.
Who taught you how to shoot?
Even numbers to the left, cover.
Who taught you how to run?
Kids.
Soldiers are associating terrible things with running because they don't know how to do it. What I'm going to show you all today is not only what Fort Bliss is doing, but what the Army is doing. The big thing we're trying to tackle is force readiness. Running-related injuries will result in roughly 10 million lost duty days each and every year. Although we're asked to run all the time, no one has actually specifically taught us. How many of you have heard of pose method before coming to the class today? So we started working with the Army in 2007, and we taught about 30 individuals at Fort Sill. The very following year, they had some of the lowest injury rates in the Army. So that raised everyone's antennas, and they wanted to know what was in the water at Fort Sill. How do we get to talking about this problem this way? While we don't care how your foot hits the ground, we do care where it hits the ground. One of the most important things that I want you guys to take away today is that the common error that leads to injuries is overstriding. The further out ahead of the body that your foot lands, the more potential for injury you will have. So science tells us that the longer your support time, the slower you run. So the best runners in the world, like Usain Bolt, spend 1/3 of the running stride on the ground and 2/3 in the air. In the Army, we do the opposite. There's a standardized approach to running. There are some elements that all runners do, and it's not actually their choice. These are the invariable elements in running. All runners will inevitably go through a position we call the running pose. All runners will fall forward from support, and all runners will pull their foot from the ground. So when you are running, you perform these actions. The only thing we do when we teach you proper technique is we cut away the inefficiencies that exist in your stride. How do I get faster with running? Falling forward. We need to understand the hierarchy. So the more I displace my center of mass forward, the faster I can go. So if we want our soldiers to improve their run times, and we're not worried about injuries, we know which element of their running they need to work on. And what's really great about this is, although we use video to illustrate this to the NCOs that we work with, we teach them to do this with the naked eye. A lot of NCOs take our course, whether it's the module that's in the Master Fitness Trainer course, whether it's what's going to be added to the BLC course, because they're going to be working with soldiers on a day in and day out basis. And when we give them the tools, when we teach them what we're looking for, when we teach them how to run faster, how to prevent injuries, they start to like it a heck of a lot more. And when leadership is looking for certain skills, they're looking for folks that can help deal with the biggest injury problem in the Army, which is running injuries.